I can't see. It's beautiful outside though. That's for another new Kaiser building. Those cross signals get annoying in this city. Not enough with traffic around. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. And as they say at Galaxy's Edge, bright suns. Wow, that... Ooh, I see white light now. Where's my welder's glass? It is August 2nd, 2023. It's still 2023. Crap. It's a little after 8. 8:11. Look at the park. Love those trees. This park is a really nice park, except for those evil trees. And I never bothered to look up the name. Anybody know what those are? They're very tall and narrow, slender evergreens. Of what variety, I'm not sure. But the leaves aren't pine needles. They are rather they're, I don't know, kind of spiked, very hardened, shaped rose petal, many in a cornrow type of a stem from a branch. Anyhow, I made the mistake one day of when I was homeless, laying down, came to Central Park over here, lay down on a beautiful summer day, and I had a throw, just a regular like lap throw, with me as my blanket. It was summertime, so it wasn't really terribly cold at night. But I made the mistake of, I didn't know, never encountered a tree like that kind of species. And put the blanket down, took my backpack off and started getting comfortable. I had a t-shirt on, and then I went, sat down, and when I laid back, oh man, it's very spiky, very prickly, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
But they were actually pyramids. That's why you can move.
Need to go here. I am up very early for two reasons, mainly because Carla was getting a little grumpy, and I was waiting for the lot attendant to open up the gates of the parking lot so I can make my way out to the back side of the street and having to go through the front part of the house. Plus, not to mention, I have the meeting today, for the intake. And I know where the address is now. And it is pretty much kind of, yeah, well, yeah, exactly where I thought it would be. It would be on the opposite side of the street on Walnut. Because I was thinking if it's going to be on their property, it would be you know, it would be something closer to that facility, or at least on that facility. Why that address was given or who obtained that address, I have no idea. But also, so yeah, now it's starting to look kind of like maybe it is going to be those apartments. That would be very keen. And I'm almost thinking luck being on the side once in a blue moon in a very, very distant galaxy or something, that maybe this is going to be it. Because especially yesterday on first night, last evening, you know, when I was walking up through the corridor there, and I ran into my friend. So, and that friend was the one that was telling me that they were preparing one or two places, one definitely, for those apartments there. And she says, you know, they're exquisite, they're really nice and everything. And just from observing from the street and everything, and walking up close, you know, up to the steps and to the security gate, the lock gate, the grounds are absolutely beautiful. So, no, it looks like, well, I mean, you've seen it. The colors are red, kind of like over here at the Del Mar station. And yeah, so that would be very cool. That would be very cool indeed. This is the here, let me see more of the, I like these three trees here actually. And you have the artwork, the metal artwork. The motif is, can you tell? Can you tell? Train, trolley wheels. It's kind of, and it's also kind of steampunkish, because the clock tower over there is kind of steampunk. But so basically that's the side to go basically east, and this side is coming down to the south to Union Station. I mean, it does look nice. I think these were kind of a yellow beige too, because of train. Okay. Instead of saying now it goes to Union Station or East Los Angeles as a former, now it's straight to Long Beach. That in itself is really nice. So this is the platform to go to the train station.
Just the metro system.
And I'm very hungry this morning because I wanted to get out of the house, because she was just avoiding everything that I can to minimize encounters. I like this. It's very, this is another one that's very photogenic. Besides the alleyway, this whole section, if you frame it just right, is exquisite in black and white and in sepia. I mean, it's really nice because it has just the right structure and the architecture and everything that it would stand out. It would pop with the blacks and the grays and everything, and also with the browns and the sepia and the earth tones, more of the earth tones. It's beautiful. Lake Avenue. Former Gold Line Station, as it was commonly called. I'll meet you at the Gold Line Station. Where's that? Duh. Well, where is it? Lake. Ooh, that was the sounding of the Vikings, I think. Damn, that's... Look out. Uh-oh. LA Dot out of service. LA Dot is the commuter bus. I'm not exactly sure of the routes, but I believe this is part of the LA Department of Transportation, and also involved in buses is the Dash. So whenever you're in Los Angeles or wherever, or you see my vlogs and you see some of the city buses, DASH or LA Dot, these are the Department of Transportation of Los Angeles buses, apart from what is locally cities and stuff like that, LA, Orange County and such. And it's actually not bad. As I said, I'm not too sure of the routes. You can look that up. It's really easy. San Fernando Valley from LA, maybe to Orange County also, I believe. But I think rates start as like little as 11 bucks. That was then. I'm sure it might have gone up a little, but it's honestly not that bad to pay for a price versus taking, I don't know, if you don't want to take a train or whatever. But if you're rich, I know you'll probably take a jet. So this is Lake and Walnut. We're over by the Ralphs and the Salvation. So the address that we were at was, this is Lake, this is Walnut, and this was the other street on the other side of those white buildings, or that white building. And I was figuring maybe it would be over on Walnut, and that's exactly where we need to be this morning. I wish Conrad's hadn't shut down. That was such a great restaurant, family restaurant, cocktail lounge, old-fashioned. If you're from my era, you'll know what I mean. These kind of restaurants, like the Velvet Turtle and such. Great breakfast, huge portions. Bid on the upper medium price range, but definitely sit down, wait for your table type of service. It's just awesome. And the bar was like right over on this side, but more inside. Bathrooms were in the back, and the tables, the dining room kind of split open. It's beautiful. I'm hungry. I think McDonald's, or no, I'm thinking more like Jack in the Box. As I said, I didn't feel like, I could have left dirty dishes, and I had no problem prior to that when I was working at Target. But now that we have roaches, no, I don't want to. I can't afford to feed them because I can't afford the room with living with cockroaches in my room. It takes up too much mental space. So actually, just straight through that driveway, and boom, we're right there at the offices. Those are also the entry and the intake place for applications of getting your low-income family household food, because they give out like I think monthly rations. I'm very not informed on the low income, because I would only go there on the homeless side. So, but the homeless side is fantastic. Great choices when they have like food and stuff like that. A lot of great choices. So, but yeah, got a couple hours. Most modern buildings and older modern have this, but yet people don't see this, and some have it on the sidewalks in front of their business. People walk by it all the time, you know. Some look at it and read it, may in fact read it, never pay any mind or attention to it, or even it goes automatically into the delete section of the brain. But yet when someone gets in trouble or does something wrong on a premise, you know, either I'm an American, I have the right, or the most common, this is public property, especially when you're in a store. No, that's called the legal disclaimer. I can't wait for this. In about a couple weeks, week and a half, the 18th, we got some good movies coming up. But we got TMT. I saw, well, as you can, if you took a gander at the little bit of sample that I was to get. I don't like to record like a lot, just snippets, just to give you folks a little taste. The animation looks superb. Yes, it is a bit on PC, but the animation, I'm not really too sure on the storyline on how this one goes. This is already set post, I would assume, meeting Splinter and stuff like that. And I walked in a couple other scenes last night because yesterday afternoon was the premiere at our cinema, and that's where we get introduced to the villains and stuff like that. So it should be cute. The animation, I like the look, and they're already a little bit. They're like preteens. It seems like they're preteen. Donatello. Well, no, Michelangelo seems like the youngest of the bunch as far as voice characterization goes, but it looks really good. I can't wait to see it. I'm definitely going to see it here, so yeah, great. It's going to be cool. Jack in the Box jumbo platter. Silver dollar pancakes. 24/7. This is something new. This is the after hours window. Safety purposes and all. Don't want to get jacked at the drive-thru. It is spectacular. Flea market, I believe, this Sunday. Oh, I'm stuffed. I kind of wanted a regular sit-down cafe, and I looked online at the prices and the menus. Even like Denny's and IHOP. Though Denny's does have a new menu, the what do you call it? Bacon lovers or something like that. It's got a lot of bacon. I think it's like got a small pork side on there. No, it's got a lot of bacon, so and I want to try that, but just not this morning. I want to get this over and done with because I start at 12, and this meeting was almost not going to happen because I told them that I don't know how long this meeting going to be, and I got to get to work. So my person said that she would drop me off at work, so yeah. I don't want to delay as much too, but I don't want to, I don't want to lose work, but Charlie, this is housing, and I go, I know. Decisions. Still in Colorado. Actually, just like one stop from where I just got on, and I've looked at my time and I'm like, well, I still got a little bit over an hour and everything. I got to tell you a funny story about that place. But we got quite a few east on Colorado, these empty defunct car lots. This right here, very unassuming. The Rose Crown, redone recently within a year's time past, renamed Rose Crown. This right here used to be one of the last few, and it still had the thing here. This used to be the Vagabond Inn. Yeah. Do you know the Vagabond Inn? Nationwide. And it had the trademark little hobo laying back by the campfire. I think it was an assumed campfire, but one would be thinking that with his bag and stick and everything, the traditional hobo vagabond. Very cool. Now it's this, again, ugly color scheme. Well, with the accent of red a little bit, but still, all in all. Oh, so I wanted to stop off and check out this Michael's. I haven't been here in a while. See what kind of fall and Halloween and maybe holiday stuff they have. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little premature here, but and again, excuse my language, but fuck, I'm getting excited about this. So if I do sign and get my keys or whatever today, I won't have time to look at it this morning, though. Today and tomorrow, I work today and tomorrow. I think the schedule should be out this evening, and I'll get to see what's going on this weekend. But if I do happen to get my keys, and well, you'll know it as the video gets posted. But I will come back once off work, and maybe we'll take a tour. I'm really getting excited. So don't give up your hopes up, Charlie. Don't do this to yourself. You know better. I'm always talking about this stuff. All right, well, let's go check out Michael's. Let's go see what they got. Ooh. Okay. I love the smell of this place from all the wicker and dried stuff. Oh, they got some nice. Oh, how perfect. This is perfect. How much is that? It's free. Yeah, it's free. I don't know, it's cute. I like it. Look, see, that's a sign. Selena's Charlie. Again, sunflowers because they remind me of my daughter. Yeah, oh, the fall. Here we go. At least we've had kind of a break. I think that's what does in a lot of people, is that the holidays are so repetitive and they seem to be more, I think we do it to ourselves, like we have to more than ever. My thing, these miniatures. I love this stuff. And every year they got some really, really cool miniatures. They also do have a great train shop out here. Gotta check that out one time. Oh, dude, look at that. They got more cool stuff out here. I just saw something that I would like to do. It's kind of a meticulous type of craft, but that's actually my alley. But I need the room. I can't do something like that in my room. So I'll show you here in a bit. This stuff is so cool.
You've activated our inventory control system. Please return to your cashier. Complete your transaction.
They were returning what they brought, what they took. Okay. Kitties. Ooh, I didn't even see that. I'm talking about this. This here is very cool. My eye caught this. Caught my attention first. Can you look there? It's kind of like, I guess maybe I could closely maybe relate this to like the Bedazzle, but these things are very tiny. Shout out if you know about this or if you do this. But then pick up these tiny little beads and you lay it down. So this is what it is, daylight, and the one on the right shows the phosphorescent outline. It's not bad, look. And I grew up loving puzzles. I think my daughter as well too. But there's this one. That's very cool. I could dig on that. I got a catalog too. I want to see where they got the figurines. It. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I have this one. I have the red Chinese. Whew. I'm overloaded. No. I'm not trying to sound gay or anything. It's just I grew up doing so much of what is in the store with you. I even as a kid, I even tried art, paintbrush, liquid paint medium, that whole thing, canvas and everything. I lost interest. My daughter, that's why I was kind of like surprised when the ex texted me a picture that she drew, or that a painting that she painted, and it was of Sonic. It was her first painting, and it was, as a parent, it was beautiful. I loved it. And then I'm thinking, oh, all right. And I saw, because the ex doesn't really talk to me too much about that. We don't really, unless it's an emergency. At least there's communication there, more so than the first. But no, and when she showed me that, and I'm like, I think it was in art school or art class. Anyway, I was like, she was so proud. Yeah, so, you know, I've always, I guess, hopefully that, plus me working in graphic arts and everything, you know, she's got to be some sort of talented. And if not, if I had no talent and the ex didn't either, then it just, she'd become a billionaire with whatever her artistic talents would be. Ooh, it's not as humid. It's a little warm. I'm excited. I think that's why it feels a little warmer. And I'm very excited because I'm more winded than anything right now. Okay, this place used to be an Allied auto parts store. And they went out of business and it was empty for a while. And then I think they were big. I remember seeing it actually a couple times being worked on. But now as I see, there's a whole bunch of people. Allied food to go? What is that? Is that one of those ghost kitchen places? I don't think I saw anything in the paper about that place or mentioned. Allied food to go. I'll have to check that out. I also noticed that this place too, this had been purchased but had sat empty for, I want to say, roughly almost a year plus, and now it's open. Some sort of like gourmet coffee pastry. Yeah, artisan chocolate bean to bar. Oh, bean to bar. Oh, I have to check it out. This is the Academy. This is the one that was formerly once aptly named as the $2 Theater. This is where all the homeless would come. So, as I said, especially during the summertime. Now, I'm not exactly sure at what point they were changing, but I had found out that they were no longer, they were just trying to get back to being known as the Academy. It's a cute theater inside. It's really, really cute. I think there's 2 lowers on either side, left and right. The counter, that's where we would get our $1 hot dogs and drinks and just chill out here for the entire day. 6 cinemas actually. Normally you would purchase your tickets in over here at the box office and then enter through there and give your ticket. So now, like so many cinemas, I noticed you pay now inside. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. The business practices have changed so much. It's so restrictive in some aspects, and yet so overwhelmingly allowed, permissive, not frowned upon. We don't have that policy yet. I kind of think we should. But no, you know, it's just yeah. Wonder if they're gonna remodel. It's a competitive business. This place has been here for obviously as long as you can tell. Ooh. It's almost getting close. Even if this meeting doesn't end in being handed keys, that's okay. Details will be further covered. That's the important part. El Metate. Good place. The Ice House. And the Social Security Administration up ahead.
Journals, mutant mayhem in a way you've never seen it before. I can't wait for you to go on this journey.
It's super nice outside. Bus. All right. Got off work and came back here. I gotta go get foil paper. Okay, so unfortunately it's not gonna be these apartments, these residents. So from what I was told, I pretty much got it. Still gotta submit everything, all the paperwork and everything, and I gotta do my part. I gotta get I gotta hammer it out with my boss, and we gotta get that Chronos thing. So I gotta get my income, my stubs, because you know, photograph of the deposits just don't, they need a whole PDF, you know, breakdown. Because also I have child support, so they need to know basically what it is. So, and it's going to be roughly about another month before moving in and everything. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, these places they're really nice. They're really, really nice. Sorry about the glare. It's cool because you got a little balcony. But